Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and we are taking a look at this set, 60307 Wildlife Rescue Camp. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so let's check out this amazing set right here. It just kind of goes on and on and on with the amount of awesomeness that it has. So again, this is set number 60307 Wildlife Rescue Camp, and it is pretty epic. So if you are looking for an animal pack, this is it. I mean, it's got monkeys, it's got an eagle, it's got lions, elephants, you name it, it's pretty much got it. So let's take a look at each individual section, starting with this right here. Alright guys, so taking a look at this little chopper right here, it just looks absolutely amazing. It is essentially just a little glider on 3 wheels, spreaded out wings, and a propeller in the back. Holds 1 person, which is pretty cool. Now this is a printed piece, which to be honest, I'm not really into the rescue theme, so it kind of sucks that that's a printed piece, but you know, that's okay. Sometimes printed pieces are good, sometimes stickers are good, it just varies. But all in all, this is a great little glider for a safari or some kind of, you know, little mini copter. Really cool stuff. Alright, so moving on to the big truck. This big truck is actually huge. So it's got a lot of great features. It is... Alright guys, so let's take a look at this massive truck right here. This is just huge. So it is an 8-stud wide rescue truck. Unfortunately, it is only a 1-seater, but that could honestly be modified to be a 2-seater. It's got a lot of cool details, as well as when you open this back up, we have a lot of features inside. Now you can open it from the back, as well as you can open it from the top, and you can kind of see the details inside. It's got a seater in the back for people to do work. You've got a little carrying box with supplies. You've got some peanuts. You've got a little lab there, right here. And it's got some really cool details. I will say, one of the good parts and bad parts is that it is a really big truck. So if you're trying to put this in your city, it is going to be a little wide for the streets, but that could easily be tweaked. I know a lot of people like 8-stud wide vehicles. A lot of people prefer 6 studs. So just be prepared for this thing to be pretty big. So other than that, it's a typical truck, and we can move on to the next little build. Alright guys, so this build consists of a pretty tall tree. We've got a lion cub in this little cave here. We've got kind of a Pride Rock situation with the white lion at the top, and it rotates around, showcasing the very large tree, monkeys hanging out in the tree, and then here at the top we have a eagle along with her egg. So this is a really neat build. The tree is just amazing on so many levels. I really love how they designed it, put it together. Same with the Pride Rock kind of situation, and I call it Pride Rock because it reminds me of the Lion King, but it is actually really cool. Like, I really like how they kind of set up the tree and all that kind of fun stuff. Then you rotate above, and you have the little nest with the egg on top and the eagle flying in. Again, this is a really cool tree. Another a great example of a different way to do more of a bigger tree than you normally would. And I really like how kind of diverse, because you can build up from this, you can spread things out a bit, and really do a lot of cool stuff with this build. So all in all, this is a really cool piece in itself that you can do a lot with. I'm all about mountain ranges and merps, lurps, and burps, all that kind of fun stuff. So this is a great part piece to add to your collection. Let's go ahead and move on to a smaller build here. This is a small build. To be honest, I mean, this is pretty much just kind of basic stuff. I mean, you're talking 10 pieces, a little flamage. You got a guy running in, as seen on the box, to put it out. It's just kind of there. There's really not much to it. I feel like this is something that they just kind of added on to get the piece count up a little bit. But nevertheless, still actually a really cute little mountain piece. So, moving on to the little boat. They do have you put in a little bit of building time, as of course you have to build the box here and situate the boat for the box to sit on. All in all, really cute. We've seen these boats lots of times. We've got a little nice little motor in the back with a steering wheel. I think it would have been a cool little thing if this kind of rotated a little bit. I think that would kind of add to the the overall build a little bit. But I understand that takes a little bit of effort. Overall, really cute piece, and it's very easy to add this to either your city or the same set, all that kind of fun stuff. Now, before we move into the animals, I want to showcase the biggest part of the build, which is right here. Now, this has a few different components to it. As you can see, we have the new plates here. So they give you a little bit of the new stuff along with adding to the pieces. So we're going to take a look at this section over here first. We have a topped out tree trunk with a little area for pretty much a little crane going up. They added some nice greenery around the bottom, and then to get up and down we have this nice little ladder. Moving around, you can kind of see what they did here as far as the crane itself. This crane pivots in all different kinds of ways, and it's a really cool way to transport these supply containers around the build. As you can see, we have one of these monkeys right here up at the top, and coming around we have the finished product of the tree, kind of some branches coming out in the back. Now moving on to the forward, or to the other tree, we have a nice little ladder bridge here. I think they could have done a little bit more to that, to be honest, but I totally understand. We got a huge tree-like structure here, and I say that because in the build itself, it's pretty much hollowed out. So if you take a look on the interior, we pop this up and we've got a nice little bench or desk here with some coffee. Not a whole lot of detail, but I understand where they were going for on that. Moving up to the top here, we have a nice little lookout with some binoculars, a photographer up at the top, getting some good detail. And then I really love what they did with the canopies. I'm not typically into the fabrics like this being on here, but it actually works rather nice. I really like, you know, the overall essence of what they were going. You know, it's kind of an observation area for, you know, to look over the animals and look over the wildlife area. So overall, this is a really cute section. It can easily be added into a foresty area, or again, like a safari or wildlife area, a zoo, all that kind of fun stuff, to where you can get some really cool viewpoints. All right, I'm going to back this up, and we are going to go ahead and take a look at all of the animals that come with this set. All right, so starting with an animal that we've seen a few times here in a couple other sections, we have a gorgeous lioness here. She is just gorgeous. Love the eye work in the front face, as well as the nose work. How they painted those on, it looks really awesome. It obviously moves up and down, but I will be honest in saying we have seen this mold countless times in the past with cheetahs, of course lionesses, Black Panthers, all that kind of fun stuff. I would have liked to seen a little bit different, but all in all, I still love the fact that we get her in the set. Moving on to the white lion, we're going to bring him over, and he is the same. And we've got a gorgeous white lion with a light tan mane. We've got blue eyes, great nose feature, and it just looks gorgeous on so many levels. I mean, it doesn't do it justice in video, but this thing is just amazing. I love it. I love it. In fact, I ordered a couple extras just in case. Moving on to the cubs, we get two cubs in this set. We get a tan cub here, and we get a white lion cub here. And again, both are gorgeous. I love the detail of the face. Love the little cub's legs where it has kind of one popping up to give it a little motion. They have that on this one as well. So overall, these cubs are just super cute, a must-have. Again, these are something that I ordered a couple extra of because I wanted little lion cubs to be running around. So really great stuff. Let's go ahead and move on to the monkeys. In this particular set, we get two of these monkeys, and again, I am super in love with all of these animals. They have dark bluish gray faces and ears, really great detail on the face with the eyes, nose, and mouth. And they just, you can do so much with it. As you can see, the hand is a minifigure hand, so it can hold on to stuff. You can have the tail hold on, as well as sailing on the bottom. They came out with two different kinds of monkeys with these. This version, as well as a dark tan monkey like this from another set. And although they are the exact same mold, they have their own little essence in itself. I love how these monkeys look, and I can't wait to add them to my zoo. Another animal that I want to talk about that comes in this set is this gorgeous eagle. Now, we have seen the American bald eagle in another set. This is a different type of eagle with a red face and a black mane, and it just looks amazing. When I saw this in pictures, I was like, I hope I can get a couple of them. The only disappointment that I have is that there is only one in this set. However, I do have 2 of the other eagle, so it actually works out really well because I can have 1 male and 2 female. Really excited about these new birds, new animals in general. Last but certainly not least, we have our male elephant. This bad boy, I love the elephants. I really do. I love how they turn out. As you can see, the heads rotate, so you can play around and do a whole lot of stuff with these. The trunks go ahead and turn around. There is a stud on the end of this trunk, so you can easily put water in there or something along those lines. You get 2 gorgeous ivory tusks there, and I mean, I'm just in love with these animals. The only thing I would critique is the female elephant is similar to the male elephant in that it is the same exact one. I wish we had one that had like the elephant ears upright. That would look amazing, but all in all, this is some awesome stuff. Now, one of the builds that I actually almost left out was this little bike. We've seen bikes like this before. It kind of reminds me of like an Indiana Jones style bike. Really cute bike. I will say that I wish it was in a different color other than red, because we tend to get the bright red colors a lot, so I wish it was a different color. But all in all, it's a really cute motorcycle. I like the new versions of them from, you know, so that we have a different style. So all in all, really great build. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at all of the minifigures that come in this set. Alright guys, so here is the first minifigure. It is a nice little doctor. Great detail. I'm super excited that we get a full-on doctor in this set, just because I need all the doctors that I can get for my hospital. As you guys know, I plan on parting out this set a little bit and using everything. But this minifigure is awesome. So the stethoscope does have a nice little shine on it. She has amazing hair with a lot of detail. It is bumpy, so there's texture, all that kind of fun stuff. We've seen this doctor before in the PAB or big Build-A-Fig section. But all in all, I really like this torso, this color, legs, and everything about this minifigure. I'm super excited, and it will be a great addition to my hospital. Moving on to the photographer. This is a great simple minifigure, dark tan legs, light tan torso with some chest pockets, a green little collar. This minifigure does have 2 faces, so we see the face in the back is a cheerful face here, and then we also have the kind of smug look face as well. Alright, moving on to the female rescue agent. She has a nice pair of pants with some front pockets there. She has a nice torso. I really actually love the way the torso in the front looks. That could easily be something similar to a sweater vest. Moving around here, we have the rescue emblem in the back. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of the rescue emblem. It just, to me, when we're looking at the backs, it just kind of looks like a bulletproof vest at times. So it's not, you know, it does have great detail. However, I'm just not as big of a fan in that. As you can see, she does not have a another expression on the back, which is interesting because I figured they would do that. It would be easy to hide, but all in all, she is still a great minifigure. We've seen this face on lots of different minifigures, and there you have it. Here we have our helicopter pilot. Great little minifigure. Again, I really love the way the torso looks. It does look, you know, it's got a lot of great details, some pockets, some shine to it in spots. Going over to the back again, I'm not big fan of the back of it. Again, it looks like kind of like a bulletproof vest. If this was on a police officer or something like that, I would be okay with it. The one thing I actually really like that they've been doing is having a little bit of detail or curvature to the glass piece. That way, if you want to add some, like if there's a nose piece or something like that on the minifigure, you can easily have that go around it. So I really love the fact that they're doing that. All in all, really cute fig. It goes well with the set, and we will move on to the next. Here we have a male rescue agent. Nothing fancy. We've gotten this minifigure, I believe, in the last set, but he's got a really cool goatee. Nice good face on him. No face on the back, but that's understandable since he just has a hat. And I've kind of talked about the torso before, so I won't go into a whole lot of detail. So because we're seeing the same torso from another minifigure, we're seeing another pair of pants from another minifigure. So there's not really much to say about this one. Last but not least, we have the motorcycle rider. Again, nice torso in the front. That could easily be something other than a rescue agent. So I kind of wish it was just as simple as that. We've seen these legs on the other minifigures, so it's nothing different. Come around to the back. I do like this emblem a little bit better. It blends into the shirt to where it looks like more like a jacket versus a bulletproof vest or something along those lines. As you can see, we don't have an additional face, which is interesting because I wish there was. He's smiling here. I wish there was some kind of shocked face because in the picture he's running to put out a fire. But all in all, still a great minifigure. I really love the detail in the front, and there you go. Those are all the minifigures. So there you have it, guys. This is a really cool set. If you like animals, I do highly recommend getting this set. It's got a lot of great details, a lot of amazing animals, and I can't wait to incorporate it in my zoo. Hope you guys like it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks. Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, and I just want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon and YouTube members. It really does mean a lot that you guys are investing in me and my channel, and I am super excited that you love everything that we're doing on the channel. So thank you guys so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, you can sign up with my memberships on both Patreon and YouTube, and we will see you next time on 36 Bricks.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out.
I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome.
Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching.
Well, I like them all, and I'm going to subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Bricks.